Okay, that's his E. But you can also hold it, apparently. And you just get... What? What is that? Oh, that's sick! Yeah, you can also hold his E, so... He has like 2 versions of his skill. Oh no. Oh my god! I'm trying to be cool here, dude. Relax.
Answer my call.
Okay, what does this heavy attack look like? Okay, that's his E. Hold E. It's like a huge gap closer, man. What I don't like already is this long cooldown. 12-second cooldown for his E is crazy.
Stars realign.
Okay, watch this. Watch this. Every time I... Wait, that's so cool. It even changes the screen. Oh, that's sick.
One strike to settle it all.
Jump attack?
Vanish.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna leave again. What I really like is when he like is like chilling on his freaking bamboo. Mambo. He's putting on his head. Bro is crazy aura farming. Look at that. Look at that. So how do I also change the screen? How did I do that?
Nothing that won't heal.
And his S1 makes him like, I think, immune to any interruption during his attack when he is in his form, I think. His moveset feels good though. Like, I think he feels better than Galbrana. Okay, how do I change the screen?
Answer my call.
I don't know how to change the screen. That is like minimized.
Off with you.
No, he feels better than Galbrana for me. Also because he's a melee attacker.
Interesting. Retreat to gain ground. Stars realign.
Let me see his ult damage.
Life is mine to take.
38k. I like that there's fire in his black and white vision. Oh shit.
I miss you.
Let me see his ult.
Here.
Okay. That happens in the middle of combos if timed right. Really? Okay, I want to do it again. It's not like I hate Galbrana's moveset, okay? I just think QIuyuan looks better, feels better. That's my opinion.
Step forth. Too slow.
Yeah, he plays like a very swift freaking character. Oh, did you see that? I dodged one of his decks with the jump.
Retreat to gain ground. Nothing that won't heal.
That's annoying. Why is he not keeping the head on when I put it on? That would be cool.
Time is here. Stars.
Oh, you can also stand on it. Oh, that's so cool. Wait, can I jump into the camera?
Mandate calls. Judgment falls.
Yo, 36k with roll is pretty freaking low. But I gotta say, it feels pretty fast. Some of his attacks are really good to like dodge attacks. I think overall, man. Oh, I don't know how I do it, but oh shit. Maybe after this attack. Oh, it is that one. Okay, after this attack, he can actually do this camera. I learned. But you can not even take a screenshot with that. So I can do it literally again. Look,
Retreat.
if it works. Oh. Okay, we're gonna do one last one. Sadly, he's a support shit. I don't know, how could you make a character with a moveset like this and turn him into a support? and then lock his main DPS potential in a S3. Really? I'm a bit disappointed. Like, scaling really doesn't look that good.
Did I mishear?
Bro, stop. Yeah, the scaling is really not good. I mean, we can at least like double the damage with a better kit for sure.
Nothing that won't heal.
Yeah, we can at least double the damage. He's actually using the blue echo set with the tested nest. Can we see his signature weapon too? Crit rate 24%. When a heart settles, attack is increased by 12%. Casting echo skill. So he's also an echo skill based character. So casting echo skill within 10 seconds after casting echo skill basic attack grants 1 stack of bamboo cleaver, which grants 30% heavy attack damage bonus to the wielder. 30% heavy attack. So that kind of sounds like he's a main DPS. This effect can be triggered by echoes of the same name once only, stacking up to 2 times. That's a 60% heavy attack buff. Casting echo skill at max stack does not reset the duration. This effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds and ends early if the wielder is switched off field. Wait, this actually sounds like he's a main DPS. Casting intro skill grants 20% echo skill damage bonus to all resonators in the team. It's gonna be a buffer for Galbrana, Frolova, Cantarella, since they have echo-based skills, right? I'm also gonna read now the talents. I guess we don't really need to read the normal attacks. I don't think there's anything special here. Look at his combat rolls. Concerto efficiency, heavy attack, echo skill damage amplification. What does this mean? Does he not have a roll? No, he's nothing. Normally it says main damage dealer, it says support. This is not really clear what he is. I mean, he's a buffer, I guess. Provides echo skill damage amplification. Concerto efficient. So maybe it's like good for quick swap teams. Let me see his skill. Skills are actually level 10, chat. So we know his scaling as well. I don't see crazy scaling right now. These are pretty low scaling numbers here. 795 ult. That's pretty low too. His outro. Attack the target dealing arrow damage equal to 100% of QIuyuan's attack, considered as echo skill damage. Grants 50% echo skill damage amplification to the incoming resonator. 50% echo skill damage for the next character. Okay, that's probably insane for Galbrana then, or for Lova. When casting echo skill, QIuyuan's bamboo flask absorbs the overflowing energy and brews it into flowing pankia. The next time Swordster's Solicui is obtained, the flowing pankia is consumed to gain 10% attack. QIuyuan obtains a buff for 10 seconds, entering Ink Splash Mind State. This effect can be triggered once every 22 seconds. I guess some of his attacks just deal more damage if you have more Forte, makes sense, or if you are in this state. Additionally, 30 points Concerto restoring. Oh shit. Okay, he seems quite fast with building up Concerto, so this definitely seems like a unit that has fast rotations. So you might not on-field this character, chat. When he reaches 400 points of his Forte, all nearby active resonators and team gain 30% echo skill damage bonus. On top of the outro, that's an 80% echo skill damage buff. Okay, interesting. When his Forte is full, enters Ink Splash Mine, blah, 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 blah. Gonna hold up 600 points of the Forte, blah, 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 blah. Okay, interesting. 80% echo damage buff. Is here a buffer? Okay, what does his ult do? Now we're getting to the interesting stuff. Arrow damage to targets within range, considered echo skill damage. For every 1% of QIuyuan's crit rate over 50%. This skill increases the crit damage of all nearby active resonators in the team by 2%. So every percentage over 50 gives 2% for your team. Crit damage. You can give your team members 30% crit damage. So that means you can actually combine this with Shockkeeper, which would technically mean you had a 55% crit damage buff with Shockkeeper together. That sounds pretty freaking awesome. So you might even play him with Shockkeeper. Okay, this is literally just an attack and it doesn't do anything else, right? It doesn't heal or anything else. Okay. Now this also seems like rather it's just an attack. You do like some rotations. We've seen it in the live stream, I guess. A few blade attacks, swift strikes. Scaling seems pretty freaking low, chat. This is level 10. Dude kind of seems mid damage-wise. Maybe it's just a buffer. Maybe he's like the role of like Lupa, you know? just for echo-based characters. It says right here, switching to other resonators removes the stagnation effect from enemies. While gaining immunity to interruption, being attacked by an enemy target, QIuyuan becomes immune to this instant of damage. So you can literally press skill and you get immune to damage for 1 instance. And he's immune to interruption. Hold resonance skill to dash forward. Also considered echo skill damage. If there's no targets nearby, QIuyuan will leap up and dash for the air. So you can use this as a traversal ability, I would assume. Release resonance skill to immediately dash and land. The targets nearby QIuyuan lands deal arrow damage to nearby targets considered as echo skill damage. Alright, seems pretty straightforward. I think he's gonna be a buffer. He's definitely gonna be maybe synergizing with Shorekeeper together, since it doesn't look like he's a healer. We still need a healer in the team, so I think QIuyuan, Shorekeeper would be great, since you can stack up crit damage a lot. And most likely he's a buffer for Folova and Galbrana. And maybe even future characters, you know? Maybe Chisa. What does this sequences do? Can no longer be interrupted. He can blow. Okay, that is sequence screen power creep right there. Damn. All right. Okay, he got 20% crit rate and interruption resistance in S1. Then S2 grants additional 30% echo skill damage amplification to all nearby resonators. I mean, does this buff even work for him? Does he scale off echo damage? I guess he does, because his weapon also buffs it. But this is another 30% echo skill damage buff. That sounds crazy. So he literally is like a looper for, you know, echo-based characters. And hopefully maybe he's gonna be good with Shisa as well. Who knows? S3. Damage multiplier is increased by 500%. Okay, that might be his saving grace, chat. Sundering Strike. Which attack is Sundering Strike? Oh, that's his ult. So his ult does 500% more damage with his S3. And also, if Concerto is full, when not in the ink splash mind state, stop blowing, brother. QIuyuan's resonance skill is replaced with resonance skill Straw Cape and Dizzly Rain. Wait, what? Upon casting this, the effect immediately ends and 60 Concerto is consumed to deal arrow damage equal to 500% of QIuyuan's... Oh, you can scroll down. Considered echo skill damage. So he deals another 500% attack with one of his skills. Or he gets another skill, actually. Seems pretty decent, I guess. But who the hell is gonna pull S3 to make him a main DPS, chat? The next basic attack is replaced, blah, 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 blah. Another 600%. Okay, they actually lock behind his main DPS potential behind S3, chat. So if you want him to deal 2200% damage, you have to get S3. And there's another one. Never mind, it's 2700%. So his outro skill is getting replaced. His stage 3, maybe that's his forte. Yeah, so his skill is getting replaced, his forte and his ult is getting buffed. And also his outro is getting buffed by 500%. What the fuck? S4 is useless. That's 20% attack increase. It's mid. GN ignores 15% targets defense. Very mediocre. And S6 is casting heavy attack. Stagnates nearby targets for 5 seconds. Or until the targets are damaged. Or switched off the field. If he's switched off the field. When QIuyuan is the active resonator team, upon existing ink splash, he deals another 600% of his attack. Considered echo skill damage. Casting skill increases QIuyuan's crit damage by 100%. So it seems like S3 is the most broken one from reading this. Yeah, I don't really understand the whole thing, but it does seem like that they lock behind his main damage capabilities in S3. So if you want to be a main DPS QIuyuan, you get the S3, okay? Honestly, it doesn't seem worth it. Rather get like a Katifia S3 or something like that. Probably gonna out DPS him. I'm down to change my mind though. He's definitely supposed to be a buffer, right? 20% echo damage buff here and 80% in his kit. So that makes it 100% echo damage increase without any sequences. And then you have like another sequence that buffs it by 30. So he will be my first S6. Alright, fair enough, chat. If you want him as a main DPS, having a S3 or S6, I guess, yeah.